first influence I can remember as a kid, which is crazy. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy because I saw him on TV or something. I can't remember what, it was like something that my dad probably was watching, like Don Kirshner's rock concert or something that, you had to stay up really late. And I think I actually fell asleep and my dad woke me up, and it was Chuck Berry. And I think I saw him playing Maybelline or something and doing that. He's such a performer. Like, he was doing that duck walk across the stage. And I remember looking at him and looking at my dad and thinking about my dad sitting around with his hippie friends with the acoustic guitars. I was like, this is all connected, but this is a very different thing that's electric. And even as a little kid, I remember it just making me go, oh, yeah, like, whatever that is, I want a piece of that. I saw two bands in my 20s that were really influential, the Sore Losers and Clark's Ditch. And I saw those people out there doing it and having a good time and collaborating with other people, and they seemed really cool. And I was like, I want to do that. I stopped playing guitar and started playing bass, and immediately the local music store owner of Apple Music, Mike Chafin, was just like, Mark, I can get you a gig playing bass. I don't know about guitar. Fredericksburg has too many guitar players, but I can get you a gig playing the bass. And he actually set me up with a bass and an amp and an audition for the Shawn Michael Dargan band. And I had no idea who Shawn Michael Dargan was. And I was in other bands. I was in a band in Charlottesville called the Moon Rats, and completely different from the punk rock scene. It was more of the, singer-songwriter, Americana, acoustic, lots of acoustic instruments in the band, stand-up bass. I think what came after that was me coming back to Fredericksburg and Troy Coghill saying, I want to start this band, and I've got like a very specific idea of who I want to be in this band. And he started listing off the names, people that were in the Low Boys in Fredericksburg, and like all of a sudden we were like in one room together and making some cool music, and people bouncing off their original ideas and saying, well, this is a song that I may have done with another band, but it's my song, and I want to hear what it sounds like with you guys. And there was just instant chemistry there. As soon as we started doing that, it was really fun for all of us, first of all, and creative. Like, immediately Jeff started writing songs based on our band. And as a songwriter, I don't even really know how to do that, but I was impressed with the fact that he was like, well, yeah, this song's not going to work because it's not really written for Trucker Troy and the Convoy. But yeah, he was just like all of a sudden cranking out songs and very inspired by our union. And I was the same way. Like, I was just like, this is really cool. Like, I think I'm a showman. Like, I'd like to rise to the occasion and jump off amplifiers and walk into a crowd and flirt with girls. I want to record albums with this band because, like I said, we do have like a little niche where we're Trucker Troy and the Convoy. For a lot of people, the feedback I keep getting from fans is, you guys go this direction and this direction. It kind of sounds like a little bit like reggae, rock and roll, southern rock, very country, but it goes all different. So I like that we're exploring all different, hitting on a bunch of different things. And so I'd like to be able to at some point go, we're Trucker Troy and the Convoy, and here's our body of work. Here's, album 1, album 2, album 3, however many, we can crank out.
Was told to me a long time ago, got to give it all you can and then give a little more. Think I got what you need and I'ma give it to you good. Keep on rocking it like I know I should. Here we go now. Don't pass me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree. Pass me around, little baby, now. Catch a pass me. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree, come on. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Catch a best with me. Well, I can be the king of getting down, and you can be my queen. We can show this world something new it ain't never seen. Think I got what you need, and I'ma give it to you good. We gon' keep on rocking it like I know I should. Here we go now. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Can't you mess with me? Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree. Come on, don't mess me around, little baby, now. Can't you mess with me? that's a thing I can't stand. Tell him you got a new good thing and that he plays in a band. I wrapped the newspaper around my head so it looked like I was deep. I said some mumbo jumbo then, and then I told him he was going to sleep. Here we go now. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. I'll catch you mess with me. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. I'll catch you mess with me. Come on. Don't mess me around, little baby, now. Don't shake my tree.
Mr. Dave Cannon back there on the drums. Give it up for Mr. Dave Cannon.
I had known Troy because he had been a fan of the Low Boys, and that's how I met him, and loved him from the moment I met him. And he called me up and said, "Yeah, man, you know, I'm just thinking of doing this thing for fun." And at the time, I had been painting. I hadn't played a note in 3 years. Had not played a thing, because when I ended up going to painting, and it was like not of my own volition, but it was just, that's all I wanted to do was paint. And so Troy called me up and said, so I was like, "Yeah, man, I think that would be fun." It would give me the opportunity to play keyboards, because I had never played keyboards in a band before. My role in Trucker Troy is to support and to accentuate and to try to, you know, just make it funky. That's what I feel like. I'm there to make it as funky as possible. Because Mark fucking rips, man. I mean, when Mark is on the wire, I mean, he's amazing. And Troy's a different type of showman. Like, you know what I mean? They're such the perfect yin and yang to me. So we know that we're a fucking really good bar band that writes original music that has a funky sound and cool songs. I love going in where we've done it before, where we go in and they've never heard us, and to go, bam, here you go, dude. And they, you know, and then to have them be so interested afterwards, you know, it makes you feel good because you know that they are thanking you and just by their attention. In terms of the most enjoyable thing with playing with these guys, we've been at times in practice where it may even be something simple, but you get these moments of musical perfection.
Met some friends in this new town. Maybe it'll work out this time. They seem kind and understanding, though I get a little ahead of myself sometimes. We walked home from the bar together. They let me sleep on the floor. I made some coffee in the middle of the night. Then I walked out the door into the breeze of summer, pushing through the trees. thinking about the new friends that I left behind. Came to a river that was covered in clouds. Walked past a sign that said no one allowed, but I kept going, and I heard a voice ahead, speaking so quietly that I had to turn my head to hear the words that came so sweetly from her mouth. And she said, this place is so sweet, so still and complete. I don't need nowhere else to plant my feet. Put my foot in the water, threw my shirt on the shore, and she was startled at my presence. I didn't want her to be afraid, so I said, it's alright. I just wanna swim and share in this life with you here today. And I'll be up and on my way. She smiled at me. She said it's okay, we're both free. I got no plans to go. I got no place to be. I said I'll thank you for sharing this place with me. You never know with whom you meet or what that person's gonna be. Sometimes life's cold and it will push you to the end. Sometimes you're lucky and you meet a friend. And you meet a friend. You meet a friend again. Thank you. That's one of Jeff's songs. It's called Wayward.
I got my own guitar when I was, I guess I finally got my own when I was in college. I played the trumpet in the high school band from like the 6th grade up to, being a senior. And then we had a band called the Paspatanzi Playboys, which was kind of like an alt country band, and it was with Kinsey Wills and Spam, and even Lowell Sale was in this band. That was like the first real band, and it was mostly like country songs, and I had written some songs, but like kind of classic country covers and Waylon Jennings and Willie and that kind of thing. This band, Acousticus, was me and a guy that I worked with in the movie business. And it was just a duo, a duet, or I don't know how you call it, but it was just, Corey's a great great guitar player. Like, he just did all kinds of crazy stuff on the slide. So it's kind of like psycho country folk music, you know, with just, you know, and some people liked it, you know, I liked it. We had a great time doing it. So I was coming back to Fredericksburg. I just thought, all right, I'm gonna ask all the people that I've been really wanting to play music with to get together and let's just have a jam, you know. I asked Jeff. Jeff brought Mike Payne, the bass player. I was like, two of the coolest bands in Fredericksburg are gonna, you know, I've got a couple of elements of those bands in this with Mark fucking playing guitar. It's like, this, in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna have more fun than, you know, anybody, because, and then when you add like Mo's conga playing and his harp playing and stuff in there, it's just like Dave Cannon and Mike Payne and Mo Marsh are like, you got all these different cool elements and you like, we kind of jammed them all together and came out with whatever we got, because it's not really like, I don't know, it's not like a funk band or a jam band or a, you know, a country band or a, you know, a rock band. It's like we're kind of smattering all of that stuff in there, and 95% of what we're playing are all original songs. So it's just, you know, it's how that stuff comes together and make that sound together.
Together. Thank you. Hey, y'all don't have to be so far away. If you wanted to come on in here, it would be all right.
A shotgun tanker is a real singer with a full tank of leachate. I drive her up and down the highway 2 hours each way to get my tickets to collect my pay. Don't make much of a living, but it's a gig that's paying, so I best be getting on my way. Cause the boss don't want no guff about the reek of this stuff. He just wants 10 tanks a week. I make just enough dough to keep a roof on my shack and a floor under my feet.
Give me a sandwich and a beer, god damn it. 2 beers. I'm gonna get drunk. Give me some more beers.
More beers. 1 pint of beer from a friend.
Yeah.